Good morning, students. Saira. Welcome back once again. How are you all? I hope you all are well and safe at your places. Children, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 9, reproduction in animal. Yes, reproduction in animals. Children, what is reproduction? What is reproduction? So reproduction, you have seen, like any other living things like human being, animals also born, they also born, grow, and give birth to their own kinds. They also born, grow, give birth to their own kind, and get old and die. So the ability to produce more of their own kind is known as reproduction. So what is reproduction? The ability to produce more of their own kind is known as reproduction. In simple language, to give birth of their own kind, like human being give birth to babies, same as animals also give birth to their own kinds is known as reproduction. Children, why reproduction is important or essential? So reproduction is very essential for the continuation of species or group of animal. So it is important for the continuation of species or group of animals. So let's see picture here. You will understand more why reproduction is important. Here is a example of baby elephant. Baby elephant is a small here, the calf of elephant who has taken birth. So he will become elder, then after that he will grow more and more and become old, and then he will die. Then he will die. So this is the life cycle of an elephant. But in the reproduction, the elephant grow and become elder and then give birth to a baby to a baby elephant. Then this elephant become old and one day it will die. Then this new baby will also follow the same cycle of growth. Then he will grow into elder, then it will grow into elder elephant, then it will also produce or give birth to a new baby, then again it will become old and die. So same process will continue with every elephant. Same process will continue with the every elephant to continuous session of their species or for the group of elephant. So reproduction is important or is very essential for the continuations of species or a group of animal. So children, you will in this chapter you will learn more about the reproduction in animal. So let's see more. Why do animals reproduce? Children, all living things grow, become old and then die. All living things means human also, animals also, all the living things on the earth grow, become old and then die. This stage in the life of living thing form its life cycle. So this stages means growing, become old, then one day die. So these stages in the life of living things form its life cycle. So it is known as life cycle. Children, all the living things produce young ones. All the living things produce their young ones like themselves. And so life on earth can continue. So why they reproduce? So that life on the earth can continue, to maintain their species on the earth, to maintain the group of animals on the earth. Reproduction is very important. So all living things produce young ones like themselves, and so life on earth can continue. Children, animals reproduce in different way. So animals reproduce in different way means to give birth there are different ways. So animals reproduce, animals give birth to their young ones in a different way. So let's see, in this chapter you will learn about the two different way. One is some animals like lion and human being give birth to babies. One type is giving birth to babies. So like lion and humans give birth to babies, while some other animals and bird and like animal like frogs lay eggs from which babies hatch. Means babies take birth. So there are two ways. One is by giving birth and by laying egg. So these are the two ways. So some animals like lion and like humans give birth to babies, and other way is by laying egg. So birds and animal like frog lay eggs, and from eggs babies hatch, babies take birth. Children, let's see two different ways by which animals reproduce. So first animals are that give birth to babies, the animals that reproduce by giving birth to babies. Children, animals such as humans also come under the animals. Lions, tigers, cow, bears give birth to babies. So these are the animals who give birth to babies. Children, the babies are formed inside the body of the mother. So those animals who give birth to babies, so in such animals babies are formed inside the body of the mother. So babies are formed inside the body of mother, where they stay for many weeks or months. So in a different types of animals, babies stay for different time. So some animals babies stay for many weeks, or in some animals babies live for many months before being born. So before being born they stay inside the body of the mother for many weeks or for many months. Children, when they take birth they are weak and helpless. So babies when they born they are weak and helpless, and some of them cannot even walk. If you have seen your young ones brother and sisters, you have seen that when they are born they are very weak and helpless, and they cannot even walk. Then that time mother feed them with their milk and protect them till they learn to look after them. Mother feed them with their milk, and the mother and also other family members take care and protect them till they learn to look after themselves. Children, such animals are called mammals. Such animals are called mammals. So the animals that give birth to babies are called mammals. So the animals that give birth to babies are called mammals. So we human also mammal, because human give birth to babies. Children, then the other type of animals are those who lay egg. So those who lay eggs. So animals that lay eggs. Our next topic is animals that lay eggs. Children, animals such as birds, frog, snake and insects lay eggs. So they lay eggs. Children, you know that birds build nest to lay egg. You know that bird build nests to lay eggs. The female bird lay the eggs. Children, animals such as bird, frogs, snakes and insects, by laying eggs they reproduce and they give birth to their babies. Children, let's see the structure of egg. So this is the outer structure of egg. This outer white portion of egg is very hard and it is known as shell. It protects the egg. If you see the inner structure of egg, you will see something like this. The egg contains the yellow part, which is known as yolk, and at the top it is embryo, which is a baby. When a baby is inside the egg or inside the mother body and in the developing phase, when it is getting developed, then the baby is known as embryo. So this is the embryo. This grow into a baby. So this is the egg of hen. This embryo will develop into a chick. This embryo, which is very small portion, you can see here, it is embryo which grow and develop into a chick, a baby of hen, into a chick. Children, so what is yolk? In the center of the egg is yellow portion, which is called yolk. So yolk is the yellow portion in the center of egg. Children, and you have seen in figure, at its top is the developing baby called the embryo. So in the egg, at the top you have seen the developing baby, which is called the embryo. So what is embryo? The earlier development stage of an animal while it is in the egg or within the mother's body. So baby, when it is in the developing stage inside the egg or within the mother's body, is known as embryo. Children, the yolk also contain food for the embryo. So for yolk also provide nutrition for the embryo for its development. Children, can you tell me which type of nutrition is needed for the development of body? Very good. Protein. Protein is the nutrition which helps the body to grow. Children, so the yolk contain protein which help the embryo in the development. Children, surrounding the yolk is a white portion. So yolk is surrounded by the white portion which is called albumin. If you see here figure, you will see that this yellow portion which is known as yolk is surrounded by the white portion and it is known as albumin. Children, albumin protects the embryo and provide water and protein to egg. So the white portion inside the egg protect the embryo and provide water and protein to embryo. Children, after the eggs are laid, one of the parent birds, usually the mother, sit on them to keep them warm. After the eggs, when eggs are laid, one of the parents, especially usually the mother, sit on them to keep them warm. This is called incubation. Children, after few weeks, when the baby birds are fully developed, they break upon the shell and come out. Children, when they come out, the parent birds feed and protect the young birds because they are weak and helpless. When they take birth, when they come out from the egg, that time they are weak and helpless. That time parent birds feed and protect their young birds till they can look after themselves. So children, today you have learned about the reproduction. What is reproduction? The ability to produce more of their own kinds is known as reproduction, or in a simple language, to give birth to babies is known as reproduction. Children, you have learned today about the reproduction, the two ways of reproduction. One is, you have seen some animals give birth to the babies and some animals lay egg. By laying egg, they give birth to the babies. So children, for today your homework is you have to learn about the animals that gave birth to babies and the animals that lay eggs and the structure of egg.